Ohayo, konnichiwa, and konbanwa, and welcome back to another episode of the Re-Anime Podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Lauren Perrin, and with me today are your favorite Phantom Thieves, Ben Croft, Zane Holland, and Taylor Van Gilder.
If you're new to the show, thank you for joining us. We're a podcast dedicated to bringing you the latest in anime news and reviews, at least most of the time.
You can catch this show and any previous episodes on YouTube, iTunes, SoundCloud, and Google Play Music. These links will be down in the info box below, so be sure to like and subscribe if you want to hear more content like this.
ああ、そういや、カンバルの家の前で変なやつを見たぜ。
いつからカンバルの家の前に鏡が設置されたの？
イメージ変わったかな？何が変わったんだよ、この一瞬に。あ、分け目が逆。
助かった。銃声がしたから。小型の顔面。
So today we're going to be talking about the summer anime we're most looking forward to. What games, because we're all capital G gamers. We're going to be
We are gamers.
Gamers going to be playing over the summer. And then might do a little season wrap up for the spring, talk about what we liked, what we didn't like maybe. Maybe you could go back and watch what we thought was good. So Ben, what are you looking forward to this summer in the anime realm?
I've got a few. The main one, though, would be the next in the Monogatari series. It's Owari Monogatari. Yeah, really looking forward to this one. It was just follow on from the main story of the endless amount of adaptations of the novels. But it's been announced that it won't be a full series. It's going to be a 7-episode ONA series. Yeah, seems interesting.
I feel like I've always been a little bit triggered over the Monogatari series because of the toothbrush scene and the sisters in general.
Sisters are great.
I saw a tweet about that the other
toothbrush
day, and it was awful.
God.
But that's only one scene.
Yeah, but one
know.
scene can ruin a show.
I don't know.
don't think
It's
I've
like
ever
Watamote's
watched
first 30 seconds. Just ruined it.
It's
I
one of
didn't
those.
mind it.
That's one of those series. I don't know where to start. I've never
I've never watched any of it.
I think I watched Baku Monogatari.
Mm-hmm.
I think I watched that because it
the
was
first
on
one,
Crunchyroll. Yeah.
Is Owari the
But-
one that's the most recent that had like an hour season premiere a couple years ago?
Yeah.
That's the only thing
So-
I've ever seen out of the Monogatari series.
But there was that one, and then there was a few
And
other
it was real confusing.
shorter series as well. And then there's a mini series that went along at the same time. But all the timelines are really confusing. So
Yeah.
unless
Don't
you've
say.
if you know what's going on, because I even forgot at what point the series was meant to be following on from.
So are they all
So-
connected? Or are they
Yeah.
oh god.
They're all connected, every single one of them. The movies are set before it as well, so
Holy shit.
Yeah.
But then
it's a lot.
It's one
where
of
do you-
those series.
Who carries them? Does Crunchyroll carry them all, or just?
Crunchyroll has
some
a
of
few
them.
of them.
Hulu?
Crunchyroll
I
has
don't know.
Bake Monogatari and
Mhm.
Nisei Monogatari
Yeah.
and Owari Monogatari, but then you have to kind of buy the other ones, I think, because they were shorter series.
Oh, okay.
And then Kizu's the movie series, which is really, really good. But
Yeah.
yeah.
I feel like...
So yeah, look.
Oh, go ahead.
Nope.
Ah,
Keep
damn
going.
it. I feel like I really want to read the books of it because it's really Shaft was really how do you say it? Not advantageous, but they really went out of their way to make this show so outstanding. But it's hard for me to watch it. So I feel like I would much rather like the series if I read the light novels.
Yeah, I think there's a few of them are translated in English so far. I think the first 3.
I
and
almost
then the
bought them at
movies already
Fanime.
got it.
Yeah.
They're really good. They're really good translations as well. So yeah, I recommend that.
Know what I'm doing this summer?
Sweet.
Yeah, I might have to try maybe. There's so
Mhm.
much to watch.
It's really,
Anything
really good.
else? Anything else?
Yeah.
Ben? What do you
Yeah, I
think?
hear it's so good. Which
There's a
makes
few.
me-
I'm looking forward to Princess Principal,
Yeah.
which looks
Yes.
pretty cool. It's a new anime from Studio 3 Hertz, who did Flip Flappers,
Ooh.
which
Oh, really?
makes me really excited. Yeah, and it's another cute girls series, but this time they're doing spy stuff.
Hell
You
yeah.
like a cute girls do maybe
Oh my
cute
God.
things series series, never. I would never expect that from you.
Good God.
But they're sneaky.
They're
Car
sneaky.
They're
And
sneaky cute girls.
it's meant to be in like set in London as well, so they'll be
Aw.
all right, governor. All right, governor. We're going to go and do some spy
Cheers,
shit.
boy, the cavalry's here.
Yeah, every one of them is voiced by Tracer. So
I'm gonna cry. Oh my god.
interesting other thing about Princess Principal: the composer of the music for it was the one that did Madoka.
Oh.
What? Now you're interested.
Yeah.
I will say the title sounds like a really terrible Disney Channel original movie.
It really does. It doesn't.
No.
Princess
Yeah.
Principal
You
starring
don't
ruined
Zendaya.
it. I thought it was so
the
cute.
connection
It
to,
is cute.
to spy stuff with Princess Principal. I'm not getting that.
Well, I think the main character is a princess,
Oh.
and
But she's also a spy.
the boss,
Ooh.
and she's a
Oh.
spy.
I see.
So yeah, that's good. I'm looking forward to the next season of New Game.
Yep.
I still need
'Cause,
to watch season 1.
Oh, you need to, because it's another Doga Kobo series, and I love Doga Kobo, so they're like god tier cute girl shows. So
Yes.
I'm set. And then the final one, I'm actually not sure if I'm really excited for it, but I am kind of at the same
Try it
time.
out. A good
For
good try out.
yeah, for Fate Apocrypha.
Mm.
It's A1 Pictures, but apparently the
Ooh.
because as everyone knows with A1 Pictures, they're kind of like a non-studio. They use a lot of freelancers, but it looks like the freelancers that they've got to do the fight animation are really, really good ones. So it's gonna have good fights, but it's A1 Pictures and it's Fate. So
Yeah.
Which could be very hit or miss.
I like Fate, so
We shall.
this will be
see.
interesting. We'll see. What about you, Lauren? What are you looking forward to?
Well, I'll start out with the one that I'm super most excited for, which is Netsuzo Trap NTR.
I'm so excited for this one.
I just learned what NTR is a while ago. And it's so, I wouldn't say it's funny, but the memery about getting cucked, I'm all about. I think it's so funny.
It's literally about these two girls, and then they're like, maybe we should just get with each other.
Yeah, they go on a double date because they're nervous, and then they find out that they like each other more than their boyfriends. So they're like, "Oh, well,
This is the ideal anime.
What?
I'm
So,
excited for it.
And I really like Yuri's series, so I'm
We've got some good
super
Yuri's this
excited.
season.
Yeah.
It looks like.
We're all gonna get cooked.
Hell yeah.
Thank God, finally.
Hajimete no Gal, which is about this quirky romance. This guy, he's a virgin, and he ends up either hooking up or something with the resident gal of the school, but they end up having a really good relationship. They fall in love and shit. So I'm like, yeah, I'm into that.
There's
I
a lot
like
of really good
gal
romance
things.
this season.
Yeah. It's gonna be a good season.
Which means Lauren and I are gonna have a great time this season.
Another one that I think is going to be don't laugh at my
Yeah, see? Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It's gonna be good, see?
I want all the Yuri shit.
Okay. So one of the shows that I think is going to be a super breakout hit is Kakigori, which is
This one looks really
It
cool.
looks amazing.
I just saw an OP. I think I tweeted it on our channel or on our Twitter.
On our Twitter?
Yeah.
At twitter.com/reanime podcast?
Exactly. It reminds me, I've never watched Kaiji, but I know it's about gambling, and this show's about gambling, but it reminds me so much of Prison School, it seems that aesthetic, so I'm like, hell yeah, sign me up, take my money.
Oh, yeah.
I like how their faces kind of change in the anime as well, because they've got really nice looking character design, but then some of them have they pull like really creepy faces.
Oh, yeah.
Ugly,
Oh, yeah.
distorted. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah. And then just a final one is Koi to Uso, which is all about where at the age of 16 you're assigned like you're like a spouse, and there's this guy always who is like he's like full of passion and love, so I feel like it's gonna be like a love triangle sort of thing. So there's
That looks good.
I just want to watch romances and then this prison school kind of crap. So yeah. What about you, Taylor?
I mean, that's basically mine. Except with a couple like sports anime sprinkled in it.
Oh yeah.
So I'm really excited for Welcome to the Ballroom. It's being done by Production IG, which I would die for. So I know it's gonna look good.
They've got a few Haikyuu animators on it as well.
Yeah,
Oh.
you can tell too, just like by the art style. Like, because they have a couple PVs out right now, and it looks so good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited. And Dive, which is gonna be the whatever everybody's calling it, the free ripoff, but I think they're supposed to be different. But that looks cute. Maybe I don't know. I think it might actually probably end up being bad, but I still want to try it out just to say that I at least got to see it.
3-episode rule.
Yeah, 3-episode rule. And if it's really bad, just 1 episode.
1, yeah. Give it
If
1.
if you can't make it through the first episode, then you gotta tell it bye.
Give it like by the OP.
No! If the OP is bad. It's Kapeki Danchi Aoyama-kun, and it's the soccer anime.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and he's like really obsessed with cleaning. And that looks really funny. And it's gotta be better than
the look of it.
what
Days.
Days. It's gotta be better than Days.
Oh no.
What?
It
Days
looks
was
like
great.
No, it wasn't.
No, get
No,
out of here.
it was
Get
awful.
him off the podcast. It looks like a mashup of like something like what was I'm Sakamoto, whatever, that anime, and like
I'm
like
getting
a
those
sports
vibes
anime.
as well. Yeah.
It looks so good.
Which I'm all out for.
The
See what I did there? Oh god.
the key art looks good. I have no idea who the studio is though, but I have faith. I have faith that it will be decent. There's a manga for it, I think, too. So
Cool.
maybe it won't be. Well,
Studio
so did
Hibari.
Days... Huh?
Studio
Oh yeah,
Hibari.
who is that?
Who knows?
Have they done anything that's like good?
Nausicaa.
Oh, I could. Oh,
What else?
They've done a bunch of Ghibli
Oh,
stuff.
they
That's the
did.
biggest one
Oh.
I'm seeing.
yeah, they did a lot of Ghibli movies.
Yeah.
And then some questionable stuff.
Hey, they had Narima Daikon Brothers, and that was like something I remember from Comcast On Demand, so
Comcast On Demand.
So I started watching anime.
Aww. But yeah, those are the sports anime. The rest of them are just fully romance animes. Besides Digimon Tri, which is coming out in September, which is still technically summer season, and that's a movie. Let's see. Gamers. That looks really good. That's not a romance anime though. That's a kind of a cute girls doing cute things, but I think there's some guys sprinkled in.
I'm in.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's just
goodness.
it's literally about high school kids but playing video games, and I think that's just the entire point of the show. It looks really cute though. Yeah, Ben, you said you wanted to watch it before. I'm surprised you didn't put that on your list.
Well, I didn't want to
Take every
have
anime.
mine was just going to be cute girls,
Oh,
because then I didn't want to be as predictable as I would be.
variety.
So I put half of them in there, but yeah.
I'm so proud.
There's actually another Doga Kobo show this season, but I'm not sure about that one. It's like a magical girl one.
Ooh.
But I don't want them to do 2 series in case both of them are bad. That's like detrimental to the other one.
Oh, Hina Logi?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I heard that's supposed to be good.
I just hope neither of them, that and Princess Principal, they don't get overworked. And then the
yeah.
animation gets bad later on.
Mhm.
So
That's true.
please be good. Work hard. Good anime studio, please.
Please be good. Another one that that it's kind of almost in line with the cucking anime. It's Skirt no Naka wa Keramono Deshita, and it's about this girl, I suppose, who goes out to like a bar or something and meets this woman, this really beautiful woman. She takes her home and then finds out it's a man dressed as a beautiful woman. And
yes.
the concept
I'm
sounds,
all in.
I'm intrigued. I'm really intrigued. I think it's a short form though, which is probably going to be for the best.
Yeah.
But I'm kind of excited about it.
Me too. One of my friends is really into it, and he like tried to pull together a cosplay for AX. So I'm like really excited. I think it's going to be good. It reminds me of this manga I've been reading. Oh, I can't think of the name, but it's another type where there's like cross dressing and like it goes on about sexuality and that stuff. And I'm really interested to see.
I
how
hope that's
plays
how
out.
it ends up being, like a look into it instead of being like a bad show.
Oh yeah,
It's
like
cool that we're kind of getting
monopolizing on
shows
it.
like that.
Yeah.
I think
So hopefully it'll give like a good take on it.
Yeah, a good pure time about romance. And
So we got your nasty cooking as well.
Your nasty cooking.
That sweet cooking.
God bless it. What are you gonna watch, Zane?
I was not done. That's very rude.
Oh.
The
Who
other
else
two.
do you have?
There were two other ones. I don't really have any reason for watching
Oh
them
my
besides
god,
the
I'm
fact
so sorry.
you're so rude. Goodbye. I'm leaving.
You're getting cooked now.
I'm
getting
I'm
cucked.
the cucked.
I'm so sorry.
Lauren's the cucker.
I would be though.
Is that how you would say it? I
It's
don't
like
know my cuck
the
language.
cuck and the cucky.
And the cookie.
The cooker.
Mother.
Please continue. I apologize.
Anyway, the other two I have,
Cook.
I don't really have any reason for watching them. They're romance animes. One was Hitori Jime My Hero, and there's literally on AniChart, there's no like description about it, but I like the art style, so that was enough reason for me to watch it. And then there was another one that was basically, it was a high school romance anime where it was like, are all these kids gonna fall in love? Maybe you just gotta watch to find out. And then that was it. And they both have cute art styles. Oh, and it was done by Studio Pierrot. Is that how you say it? I always want to say it Parrot, but I don't think that's correct. I don't think
No,
it's
I
correct
think
at all.
it's Piero.
Perro.
Pierrot?
Pierrot. Oui, Pierrot.
Pierrot.
Oh my god.
Welcome to the episode where we all do really terrible voices.
Stereotypical.
Oh, you mean Kombini?
Yeah, Kundini Kodashi. Yeah. That
Love
was real cute.
Kombinis.
Zane, what are you gonna be watching for the summer?
Oh, it's my turn? Okay.
It is your turn.
So like Ben was talking about Fate a little earlier, so I'm looking forward to Token Rambu, which is, they did the Crummy Sword Boys earlier, a couple, 2 seasons ago, 1 season, was it like winter?
Wasn't very
It was
good,
winter,
yeah.
wasn't it seemed kind of bad, but this time Unfotable's going to be taking over and making it more of an action, looks like, focused anime. Looks like looks promising. I did throw Princess Principal on mine. Anything by 3HZ I'm going to watch. Or 3 Hertz. I think we had. Never mind.
Yeah, I think that's what we thought it was.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Also, there's a lot of stuff out there that I'm probably going to watch, but nothing's like jumping out to me elsewise. Reflection looked like it could be good, maybe. Studio D.
That's the Stan Lee one, isn't it?
Is it?
Is
I don't
it?
know.
Yeah, Stan Lee's
It's an
involved in
original.
it
Says it's an
somehow.
original.
What?
I didn't see what it said. What the
That's
source
cool.
is. But
Yeah,
it's
it
like
looks
it seems like kind of a wannabe My Hero Academia, because when I was reading the plot summary, it's like somehow everybody gets superpowers and there's all this mystery behind it, and they're trying to figure that out. And there's
Stan Lee's a part of it. That makes a lot more sense now.
Yeah, because apparently
Yeah.
the heads of the studio, heads of Dean, were talking are like really big fans of like Western superhero movies and Marvel and stuff.
Aw.
So they've kind of come to this cool idea of working with Stan Lee on a cool anime. So.
Can I be honest? Every time I read Studio Dean, I just think of Paula Dean.
Yeah.
And I just think of Paula Dean making anime, and it's a really instead of cooking with lots of butter, it's just her making lots of anime, and it's a really terrible mental image.
Hell yeah.
Like a crappy Food Wars.
No.
But then probably the other one that kind of was catching my eye was Made in Abyss. It looks pretty interesting. Like the character designs kind of look, a little childish, early Sunday morning cartoon style. But Ben was saying like he heard that I guess it's supposed to get dark.
Yeah, apparently it's like really grim or something.
Yeah,
so
It sounds pretty
interesting.
edgy.
And the backgrounds in it look amazing. And I think, Ben, you were saying some of the people, or one of the guys that did Your Name, right?
Art studio who worked on the backgrounds for Your Name and Flip Flappers are doing the backgrounds for this. So it's going to be pretty.
What about video games, Ben? Anything catching your eye for this summer, or what you're doing now, or what you're looking forward to coming up?
Playing quite a few at the moment, but I think me and Taylor are probably going to take a bit to talk
The rest
about.
of the podcast is just gonna be us.
There's something important that came out this week
Very
that we're both very interested in. That
If you follow our Twitter at twitter.com/reanimepodcast, you would know.
Yeah. I know that Taylor is a big fan of a certain Final Fantasy game.
What?
Uh-huh.
That's impossible. How could you ever say such a thing?
That's strange, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, crazy.
Yeah, so Final Fantasy 15 this week came out with the next DLC, which was episode Prompto, which was really cool. It was really good.
It was really good.
Yeah. All right, to give a bit of background, it basically fills in a point in the game.
Yeah, if spoilers, if you haven't played any of the game, don't listen to this part. We'll add a timestamp.
There's like a... Yeah, we'll
so you don't
warn
have
you
to
of this.
listen to
I'll put
this,
like
yeah.
a big like alarm or something like that.
Yeah, we'll have a big old graphic on it.
Basically, a bit of background on it. It fills in the point between where Prompto gets knocked off a train.
Well, on purpose and on accident.
What?
So, okay, so in the game, there's this... Okay, so Arden is the main villain of Final Fantasy 15, and he has the ability to, like, not switch places, but, like, I guess change forms in a way.
Yeah.
Is that how you would explain it? So he changes forms with Prompto, who is Noctis' best friend, and has him sort of make him believe that he is Prompto, and that they basically have switched places. And so at one point in the game, you're chasing Arden through this train that you're on, and this is after some bad shit's already happened. And
there's all sorts of stuff going on. There's like
went down, and so
giant sea serpent flying past everything.
Yeah, and he's like got him pressed up against the train, and he's like, "Dude, are you seriously trying to kill me because it's Prompto?" And he's like, "Yeah, of course." And what we learn at the end of the game is that Prompto has a very bad secret that he's been keeping from all of his friends, that he isn't who he has said that he is. And it plays a role of why he was so nervous about Noctis sort of wanting to kill him, which makes a lot of sense. And
yeah, because
in
the original game, he just kind of goes, "Oh yeah, by the way, on this thing."
Yeah, he's
and then we're all like,
he was originally set to be a Magitech soldier, which are they're these like robots, I guess technically, that are filled with demons to power them. It's fucking complicated.
Is this Ava?
Yeah, it seems like
it's Ava. There's like an evil mastermind and everything, and that
there really is.
Yeah, we'll get into that. So at one point in the main game, Prompto and Arden are both on the train, and Noctis is up and doing some bullshit up in the fucking airships.
Flying around.
Down. Yeah, he's doing some shit. And it comes down, and he goes to knock Arden off, and then at the last second, Arden switches places with Prompto again and knocks him completely off the train. And we don't see Prompto again until we have to save him later on. And so this is the chunk where where we get to see what Prompto was up to. And it's real depressing and really sad.
It's really sad,
It's
yeah.
really sad. Prompto has
kinda-
never done anything wrong.
It kind of, as well as doing some cool stuff, it kind of goes into his psychology a bit. And he's a very insecure boy. Very insecure boy.
He is. If you watch the Brotherhood anime, they kind of reference it in a way, which I thought was really nice, because it was something that, in episode Gladio, we didn't get anything about him.
He was the one that was the fat kid.
Yeah.
Okay.
Episode Gladio was bad. It was kind of you just fighting and being like, I gotta be a strong guy. And then...
Look at my chest.
Look at all my 6 scars. Look at all my abs. And then that was the end of the episode. And then you got
this one's quite cool.
Yeah.
This one's kind of cool because it kind of puts in a new kind of gun mechanic.
Yes, it does.
Because
Lots of gun
in
mechanics.
15, lots of cool guns. So Prompto's kind of known to be a gun user. So we get to use different types of guns. So we get to use a handgun. We get to use like a sniper rifle. There's a rocket launcher, and then there's a submachine gun.
It's basically Metal Gear Solid.
Did you use a selfie shot?
Yes,
Oh.
I used it. Yeah, there's a selfie shot because Prompto
It's
is
so
also
good.
known to take pictures throughout the entire game. It was real cute.
So you like shoot someone in the face while taking a selfie at the same time. It's great.
It's amazing.
That would be me as like a gun user.
Yeah.
That would be me, period. If I was like fighting monsters, I'd be like, I gotta take a picture of this.
But like episode Gladiolus, we get like a sub character comes and joins in as well.
Yeah, we do.
It's my favourite girl in the whole series.
It's arguably one of the best girls in the entire game.
Is it Anria?
RNA,
yeah.
She's real cool. Oh, RNA is
I like
so
her.
good. RNA kind of she's kind of there to whip him into shape. Because Prompto's known for kind of being a weenie. And she's kind of like, look, I'm not gonna fucking help you if you don't help yourself.
Don't be a little bitch,
yeah,
basically.
she literally takes it at one point, she straddles him on the ground, takes his face in her hands, and basically does you're an idiot sandwich right now. Like, you need to get it together.
God bless.
But we learned a lot about Prompto's backstory, which was he's technically human, but like he's a copy.
Yeah. A clone.
He's a clone. He's a clone.
This is Ava.
He's a clone of the head of the guy that does all of the Magitech stuff.
He's the evil wizard.
Yeah, he looks fucking straight up evil.
So when did the giant robots come in?
Yeah.
The giant robot. There is a giant robot as well.
There's multiple giant robots.
There's a giant robot gorilla that you fight.
And then there's what my friend called do you guys remember in SpongeBob and it was the what was the fucking worm, the Alaskan bullworm?
Oh,
she was like, I'm literally fighting the Alaskan bullworm right now.
On a snowmobile with a Gatling gun.
Yeah, and RNA is driving, and you're just back there with the gun, like, keeping it centered. Oh, it's so fucking cool.
very stoked. That sounds like a fun game.
And it's only like really
2 hours?
cheap as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
But can you play it without the base game?
No, you have to have it.
Yeah.
But you can actually pick the base game up pretty cheap if you get it used, which is how I got it. Because I got it a little bit after, I would say a bit after release. I got it in March, and I only had to pay $30, $40 for it, so it wasn't too bad.
Lucky.
Oh.
But yeah, and then so with the season pass, you can get all of the episodes that are coming out, including the past 2 that we already have, plus some extra stuff for $25, or you can just buy the episodes for $25 a piece, or $5 a piece, which isn't
good.
bad. It's a good deal. So Ben, you picked up all the tapes, right? And all the papers?
Yeah, I did. And some of them were really dark.
Yeah,
it got really super dark.
Yes.
That's why I liked it. It's good. It's not just like The Boys as we thought.
He cloned himself, and then it was specifically made all of these toddlers specifically to make them into these monsters, so that they could have soldiers. Like, the most ideal soldiers. And it's real fucked up. And I know,
So
I want
it's
to...
Clone Wars. Okay.
Yeah, it's bad. But I wanted... Did you get... I don't remember if it was an actual conversation or a tape, where they talked about how Illusion came in and stole Prompto and brought her back. Who do you think that was?
It's, what's Nox's dad called? It must have been Regis.
Or I think it's Core.
If it was Core, that'd be awesome.
I think it's Core. I don't know. It seems like a very Core thing to do, because they're always, like, sending him on missions and shit, right? If you watch Kingslave, they're always...
Yeah.
You know a little bit about... Not much, but a little bit about it. I think, yeah, but I mean... Or it was either that, or Arden had very specific plans, and just kind of, like, shifted and took him out of there. But I don't know.
Seems a bit dumb for him to do. Oh, but he is a bit weird, so that does sound
He
like
does,
something
yeah.
he'd
I mean,
do.
he helps him out throughout the entire game just to knock him down. So I don't put anything past him. But he's also, and then we also see Arden at the end of the game where he, technically, I guess it's the ad for episode Ignis.
Yeah.
Which was...
Standing on his face.
Yeah, and then talking to him, and Ignis looks real upset. Which is understandable, because he's about to be blind in probably a few minutes.
Oh, no.
Final Fantasy 15 is a really great game, especially when the last real scene you get out of that episode is Noctis and Prompto having a very special heart-to-heart. And he goes, I really want to make this world a better place and bring everybody together. Are you with me? And Prompto goes, yeah. And then if you finish the game, you already know that Noctis dies, and he doesn't get to achieve any of that with Prompto at his side. And it's really depressing. And Final Fantasy 15 is a really fun game! You should definitely buy it.
Oh,
real happy.
Shit. One of the boys he leaves town?
The main, they all leave, but Noctis
time
dies.
skip as well.
He dies in the end of the game.
Are you fucking kidding me? I feel so
I know.
depressed.
I was really upset the first time I played. Because they have all this new game plus stuff you can do, and I didn't touch that game for a week because I was like, what's the point? He's dead. Why would I come back? Then,
so it's just the 3?
Yeah,
for the rest of the game?
No, it's the end. He dies.
There's some weird shit.
It has to play the
on.
blood prize to fully kill Arden, because Arden is made of he's made of demons, because a long time ago he was supposed to be the king that was supposed to save the world, but he absorbed all of the demons instead of doing something else more practical. And then they told him, "You're fucking full of demons. We're not gonna let you ascend." That's crazy talk. And he's been bitter ever since. And then now he's just trying to destroy the world.
Too. Yeah.
That's Final Fantasy 15 in a nutshell. Arden's been salty for 2,000 years.
So complicated.
He's been real salty for 2,000 years, and
you won't understand the game unless you watch the movie and then the TV and then the anime and then the other novel and then it's stupid.
And they're putting out manga for it.
No.
It looks really funny though. I don't think it's actual serious content. Yeah, and we've still got bullshit that they're putting out. Because they're supposed to be talking more about it at Gamescom. Because we have the multiplayer coming up, and we have episode Ignis, and then
they just stop working on it and then work on the other games, please?
The other games. Oh, speaking of 15, iOS put up this really shitty 15 game, quote unquote.
Oh, I saw that. I wasn't sure if that was legit or not.
Fucking bad. It's legitimate, but it's bad. It's one of those city builders or whatever, right? Where you have to build up, and it's so Noctis is your guide, and Noctis in the game is very moody, and he's I don't really care about anything. He's that character.
Sasuke.
Oh, God.
And then the first thing when you open the game up is he goes, "Hey, I'm Noctis, Prince of Lucis," and it's who the fuck is this guy? This is not the same character. And all of the renders are bad. The art is terrible, and it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make sense for this to be an official game.
Well, like the rest of the series.
It doesn't fit in. You're literally making your own tiny Insomnia, except it looks really shitty, and your Citadel is it's half built the entire time you're doing it, and you have to pay to do your it's one of those games, pay to win, and it's bad. So if you see it in the App Store, it's official, but don't buy it, and instead save your time for when King's Quest comes out later on in the year, I guess.
Oh God, when will it end?
Never.
Never.
Video games are
2020.
forever.
I don't think I've
as-
ever beat a single Final Fantasy now that I think about it. Because I never even beat Final Fantasy 8 or X or X2 or 13.
I haven't finished 13
Oh,
either.
God.
13 has like fucking 3 games to it though, so that's
Oh, so stupid.
3 and
I wish
2
there'd be
and
one final.
turns.
There'd be one Final Fantasy that was just the one game. Oh, and then we've got bloody what's it called coming out next year? That Dissidia as well.
Oh yeah, the city NT.
Oh, I actually played that in Japan. It's really good. It's cool.
It looks real good. Oh, and I started playing Final Fantasy VII because they have all the games on Steam for the most part, and I like it. I would probably die for Tifa. She's really good.
Tifa's
Yeah.
awesome.
I love Tifa. I haven't really gotten to see much of Aerith, but I think I'll probably love her as well. And Cloud's real dumb, and I love him. Those are my Final Fantasy VII thoughts so far. I'm like an hour and a half into it. I'm like in like the train tracks after we did some shit. We did some bad shit.
Oh my
then
God,
I
Bad
got-
shit.
Aren't they supposed to be remaking that game?
They
7?
are.
Yeah. Yeah. Which is why I wish they'd just stop working on 15.
Oh.
They're different teams.
Doesn't matter.
Pool
But I
all
want
your
them to keep making
resources.
content. I want them to keep making content for 15. Hey y'all, it's Taylor. If you're enjoying the episode so far and want to keep in the loop with all of our new releases, then you can find us on Twitter, YouTube, SoundCloud, and iTunes under Reanimate Podcast. Or you can email us any questions you might have to the reanimatepodcast@gmail.com. Now for round 2. Don't do
I
this
feel
to me, Ben.
like 7. I played it, but if I remember correctly, I never beat it because it was 2 discs, and for some reason when I went to put the second disc in, it didn't work.
No!
No.
You can get it on Steam now. It's only $15. Like $15.
It's on PS4 as well.
Oh yeah, it
so I
is.
just
I should have got
downloaded
it for that, but I'm too late. And plus, you can do the character booster.
I don't know. I'm not into the RPG turn-based. I don't like turn-based games.
I don't like turn-based.
Really?
either, but I'm getting to. I'm getting used.
That's
to it.
quite interesting because that kind of leads me into the next game that I was going to talk about.
Oh, what is it?
It's Valkyria Revolution. Has anyone heard of Valkyria Chronicles at all?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's a super fun kind of like turn-based military strategy game. And it's really, really pretty. I really like the first one. But the first 3 actually. But there's one came out this week called Valkyria Revolution, which is kind of like the next one in the series. It's on like an alternate kind of timeline to the original as well, different story. But it looks like what they've done is they've kind of got rid of the majority of the turn-based stuff and turned it into kind of like a Final Fantasy 15 turn-based thing. And not turn-based, like action kind of
Action-based,
thing.
yeah.
Yeah. But they've kind of kept some of the turn-based elements, which kind of makes it really stupid. So you're kind of like running around like normal, but you can only attack every time your screen says ready. And like your gauge goes up or something, your action gauge. But it's a bit stupid. The character designs are really cool though. Like they all look really interesting, and they've got like loads of anime voice actors as well. Because of course I'm playing the Japanese version instead of
course you are.
Oh,
the English
God.
one. But there's loads of really cool voice actors and voice actresses. Like Daisuke Ono is the protagonist.
God bless.
So he sounds real cool, but he's like a real edgelord.
I love Daisuke Ono.
He's got a sword that kind of rivals the Buster Sword as well.
Ooh.
Wow.
It's huge. It's dumb. And we've got Hiroshi Kamiya, who was he's quite a famous one. You got Maya Sakamoto.
Who is that? Hiroshi Kamiya? I've never heard of that man in my entire life.
If you haven't heard of that name, then where are you from?
You're not a real anime fan.
You got Yuki Kaiji,
Mm.
Eren, who's Eren. Interesting. And Miyuki Sawashiro. But
That's a
yeah,
good cast.
some good cast. And then I got Arms as well, which is all right. It's fun.
Which doesn't have any famous voice actors.
No, but Min Min is awesome.
Do you play as the gross DNA man?
No, why would I ever play as that disgusting man? Or whatever he is. I don't know. Did you see Nick Robinson's cosplay of it? That was really funny.
listening to the Polygon Show podcast, and they were like, "That man is disgusting. He needs to die."
Yeah, he's stupid. Don't like him. But Min Min's cool.
Does it play good? Is it any?
It plays damn good. It's really good. Yeah.
I wish I had a Switch so I could play it.
There's a few friends of mine at work that have Switches as well, so we've been doing that on our lunch break.
Oh yeah, bringing them and
You
playing.
can do like
An arms
yeah,
break.
yeah. An arms break, yeah. Arms of Mario Kart. But yeah, that's all the games I've been playing.
Oh.
Lauren, you've been playing quite a few.
Yeah,
Or
Lauren.
you've bought a few.
Yeah, this is the first summer that I haven't just been playing exclusively League of Legends, and the Steam sale showed up, and I was like, oh my god, I have to check how much Danganronpa is, because I've been having
Yes!
it.
Yes.
Ever since, I've had Steam for years, but I recently just kind of started playing video games again now that I don't have a PlayStation 2 anymore. And I was just like, I'm just gonna buy it. So I bought the first one, second one, and Ultra Despair Girls. And I started the first one, and it's really different than how I thought it would play out. It's visual
Oh, how do you
novel,
think it would play
right?
out? Yeah, it's a visual novel, yeah.
Yeah, it's really cool. I like that it has a little bit of aspects of different things. I don't like the reaction, because I have to go back and go through everything to go through the reactions. Like, I remember when I was doing it with
yeah.
Sayaka, yeah. And I was just like, oh, well, I'll get used to it.
It really kind of lends itself to being on the Vita. I'm not sure.
I
Yeah.
imagine.
Because all the reaction stuff in the classroom trials and stuff like that are really cool.
God, I need to just
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
get up and get a Vita.
I know. I want to play the Sword Art Online games too.
They're really
Don't.
bad. They're really bad.
Don't
I
play none.
bought both of them.
We had this argument last podcast.
Oh no, yeah, I went.
I love Sword
I'm
Art
so
Online.
sorry.
Every episode, we're gonna fight about Sword Art Online at the end.
Oh, sorry.
I just really love it.
Lauren, follow your heart.
I
Follow
will.
your little gamer heart.
Thank you. Also, Diablo 3, which is an old game, but I just got into and really, really love, is they announced a new class, which is Necromancer. So they have like a little side quest you can buy for that. So I bought that. Haven't played it yet, but I'm really stoked. I love Diablo 3. I love any game where it's like overhead view, because first-person shooters make me, I get motion sickness from them. I mean, Overwatch is nice, and I have it.
Overwatch is
And
different.
I've also tried to play Portal, but I got too sick.
Ooh.
The only
I've never
game-
played Portal, actually.
Left 4 Dead is the only one
Ooh.
I've played that
Yeah,
I
Left 4 Dead is
could
good.
manage. But yeah, I'm
I
not
wonder
much
if we'll
of
ever
a
get Left 4
gamer.
Dead 3.
Left 4 Dead 3, did that come out?
No more zombies,
I
please.
wish.
There's too much zombies.
Yeah, but Left 4 Dead is different.
But it's still zombies.
It's so good.
I know. I hated the zombie craze and everything. My dad exclusively only plays a zombie game called Killing Floor, and it's like
Oh,
British
yeah.
Left 4 Dead.
Yeah.
And he's always going on like, oh, look at this katana I've got. And I'm like, cool, Dad. That's
That's
so
me whenever I play
awesome."
Left 4 Dead. I always immediately seek out the katana.
It's a good weapon.
It is a good
Short
weapon.
range, long range.
Oh, I almost forgot. I'm not playing this game. But
Weapons with Laura.
I want to pick up the Friday the 13th game.
What?
Yeah,
The
I
graphics
think we
look
were thinking
fucking
of getting it.
It
Yeah,
looks atrocious, but the gameplay looks pretty fun.
looks funny. Yeah.
All the rounds start with the same scene of like there's like a death.
"Ah!"
Yeah, and all the kids turn around and scream, but there's one guy and he looks like how Ken.
That blonde dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it looks how Ken looks like in the Toy Story movies, and he's just like, ha! And then,
Oh my
and then they all start
goodness.
scattering. It's so funny.
It
I-
looks funny.
I didn't
I
know
want
they
to get it.
had Friday the 13th games? Like,
Mhm.
after the movie series? Friday the 13th?
It's
Yeah.
canon too. It's part of the.
Is it?
It is. I was watching a stream. Robbie Damon does a couple of the voices in it, and him and his stream mates streamed it the other day, and they were talking about how it's like canon to the movies.
All right.
So it's like I
Yeah.
think it takes place before a couple of them, and then after a few of them, I don't really know any Friday the 13th lore specifically.
I don't either. I don't think I've actually ever seen
but
one.
But
of them.
it's fully canon to the series, and there's like you can kill Jason, but like it's supposed to be like really hard to do it, and it isn't possibly hard, and it's really violent, which I'm sure was expected, but it's like he like stomps heads sometimes, and you're like, I could probably do without that, but it looks fun. If you play with friends, I think it looks fun.
Yeah, it looks like it'd be terrible to play as by yourself.
I will say the community there is very helpful because when the streamers were playing it, they had no idea what the fuck to do, and they were like, so everybody was always like, just follow me, and I'll help you out, which I thought was actually very nice. So if you want a good multiplayer community, Friday the 13th is brand new and really fun looking.
Some nice boys.
The game is pretty. I think it's $40, right? And it's for the new consoles and PC, if I'm not mistaken.
I heard something about like
it's definitely on PS4.
You being able to play them between them. I'm not sure if that was a rumor.
Ooh, like the servers are all connected.
But if there was, that would be really cool.
Unlike Overwatch, that's Overwatch's downfall.
Zane just got the VR thing for Father's Day.
Yeah.
I'm so jealous.
I never saw that. That's awesome.
I'm so jealous.
Yeah, I got the PSVR, but
Tell us about
I'm too broke to like buy anything for it.
Oh,
but,
no.
What have you got on it?
If you don't get the Final Fantasy fishing game, I'm gonna be very upset with you.
Why would you waste your money on that silly game?
I'm leaving.
I bought what is it? Work Simulator, which is pretty fun.
That looks really fun.
What?
Yeah, it's pretty fun. It's just like you basically.
It's meant to be like set in the future, like where
like
people
robots
are not needed.
Yeah, robots run everything, and like you're a person, and the robots are bossing you around.
Oh my god!
You have like four different scenarios. Like one you're an office worker, and one you're a mechanic, and one you're a cook, and then
A cook.
I'm interested.
Yes.
One you're a woman dressed as, or a man dressed as a woman. No.
Yeah.
There's one more. What is it? I can't remember off the top of my head. But they're pretty fun.
Are you gonna get Resident Evil 7?
I've never been like huge into the horror thing, but my wife wants to buy it for me just to see my reactions to everything.
I want her to. I want her to buy it.
Film it, yeah.
But she says I look pretty.
I heard it's really scary in VR.
Yeah, just playing the work simulator. She says I look pretty stupid when I'm doing that because I'm just like, it's like walking around and like my kids are like walking. It's like that's what's scary though is when you get
someone grabs you or something.
You get immersed.
Like
you get immersed in it, and you're sitting there playing it and you're having fun, and like my 3-year-old walks by and brushes by my leg, and it's like a great white shark just swam by me in the ocean. You're just like, what? It's like, what was that? Because you're not expecting it, and something touches you. It's like, I didn't see anything. That doesn't make sense. It does not compute. But that's all I've really done with that so far. I guess I'm looking forward to Destiny 2 coming out, but I don't think that's out till September. I was trying to.
Comes out soon.
Well, the beta is coming out. I think it's October when the game comes out, right?
Yeah.
Let's find out.
You can do the beta or something. Yeah.
Oh yeah, the beta. I got an email about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw like a let's play of it that they tried like on a PC, but they were playing it with an uncapped frame rate.
Oh.
So in 4K, uncapped frame rate, it looked super smooth.
Yeah, it releases September 6th, 2016 or 2017, and not a year ago. This year, September 6th.
I just wish I had the time because I don't think that's the problem with Destiny. Yeah. I just don't have the time.
Yeah, you just sink that's like if you want to play Destiny, that's like the only game you can play. Because you just have to constantly grind to like get the good gear. It's a grind. Mm-hmm. And then I was looking forward to playing ARMS as well on my Switch, but my god dang left Joy-Con broke. And
Can you pick up another?
Well, I have the coverage. I got it at Best Buy and I have coverage on it, so I took it back there. And they're like, okay, so they ordered me one. It like says it's on back order, so there's no telling how long I'm gonna get it. So I tried to call them the other day, and I was like, well, can y'all just give me one, and then y'all keep the one that they're sending me? And they're like, oh well, I don't know if we can do that because it has to come straight from Nintendo. I'm so whatever. Just give me a Joy-Con. Can't
Are
play
you guys
video
looking
games.
forward to those mini Nintendo SNESs that they're putting out?
The what?
That are like the mini Nintendo.
Oh, the mini
Super
SNES,
Nintendos.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
They got some good games, but I recently picked up a used SNES, so I don't feel the need to get it.
And why not just get like an emulator? Sorry.
That's illegal, and we don't do that here. That's why.
Thanks.
But
I'm sorry.
There's some good. I mean, there's a lot of really good games that are going to be on there though. But I think it's going to sell out too fast.
Oh yeah.
And it's more expensive, which I'm not super jazzed about.
Yeah.
But there's some more Switch games coming out, so I'm looking forward to them coming out.
Yep.
Mario Odyssey looks really good. Pokemon. So soon.
Gonna have to get a freaking Switch.
No, we're gonna be so broke.
I actually like the look of that Rabbids game. Kinda.
Really?
The rabbits scare me.
Yeah. I don't like the rabbits at all,
I
but
don't
it's
like
like
looking at
kind of
them.
like it looks like XCOM, but like Mario. So
Yeah.
looks cool.
If only the rabbits did not. They terrify me to look at.
Well, yeah.
They're
Weird
ugly.
French.
I'm sorry to I don't know what company makes those. Ubisoft.
It's Ubisoft, yeah.
Fucking Ubisoft, I love you, but no. Please keep those as far away from me as possible. I don't want to see them. I don't
Just
wanna hear
think of them as Koopas, and you'll be all right.
They're like the minions of the gaming verse.
Oh my god, yeah, they are.
But worse.
And there's a Despicable Me 3
Are they
coming
worse?
out. That's even
Are
worse.
they worse? Oh god.
That's topical. We're topical
Bad.
here, Reanimate
Bad.
Podcast.
Shouldn't we talk about what shows we ended up finishing this season and what we thought of
Yeah.
them?
Yeah.
Because then maybe
Sounds-
someone else will get interested and want to watch them.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Let's have a look what I've been watching.
Yeah.
You know, this whole podcast, I set up an Annie chart, a profile, and I've been adding stuff on it the whole time.
I didn't
So
finish
people
anything.
can find me on Annie
list.
chart. All I watched this season was My Hero, and I
what
watched
I
a little
watched.
bit of Attack on Titan, but I couldn't.
Yeah.
I couldn't bear to finish it.
I
didn't-
watched
yeah,
them
I
bored
both.
didn't,
with it.
I didn't finish. Yeah, I didn't finish Attack on Titan. I technically didn't really keep up with My Hero, but I've been watching. But I watched last episode. And it was real good. So I plan on keeping up with it from now on. I've just been so busy.
Originally, I wasn't watching Tsukigakure, but
I was about
Lauren,
to ask.
Oh, did that end up being
literally-
was it
good?
good?
it was alright.
Oh,
Yeah.
It was cute.
yeah.
But yeah, I think I saw loads of people giving it like 10s on Twitter and stuff like that. I'm like, really?
I don't know. Every time I looked at it, I was just like,
Maybe like a strong 7, 8?
Okay.
Would you
It was
recommend to watch it? It's a romance anime, right?
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
So would you recommend it if you are somebody that likes romance anime?
If you like romance anime, yeah, watch it. Because it's like they're middle schoolers, so obviously it's like...
So it's pure.
Yeah, it's
It's
pure.
good, pure
it's
love.
Cute. Yeah.
Ben, let's talk about the true show of spring. Arrow Manga Sensei.
Oh God.
God
Well,
damn it.
unfortunately, I watched all of it.
Me
God,
as well.
oh,
Me
you
as
watched
I
well.
think
all
you
of it?
enjoyed
Yeah.
it.
We watched
I think
all
you
of it.
secretly did
I
enjoy
can't
it.
believe you guys.
You don't believe me? It's
Don't-
just
I'm upset.
It's
just Oriomo too, isn't it?
Fucking cried. As if that wasn't
But they
bad
had the
enough.
Oriomos in it. They had the Oriomos.
You know
in
what?
it.
Oriema was almost better because at least it
Oh,
led you
Oriomo
to
was way
believe-
better than this.
At least it made you believe that it wasn't going to be like that throughout the entire show.
Mm.
Like there were hints of it, but you were like, maybe it's just like an anime trope thing, and then they hit you with it at the end.
Oh, I was looking at the names of like the other light novels in the series, and it looks like towards the end they do get married as well. So,
What?
oh God,
in
yeah.
Or Emo? Yeah.
No, in
Oh.
Eromanga Sensei as well.
Oh, are you
Are you fucking kidding me?
me? No.
Are you?
Oh my god.
Are you for real?
It's literally the same author as well. So
Does he have?
he has
Okay. Does he have
no
a sister?
imagination.
Fucking sis.
Yeah, apparently he had a sister, but they didn't have a very good relationship. So
Was that a real article?
Maybe.
I saw it, but I don't remember if it was actually real.
yeah,
I'm worried for this man. This is a pattern.
the animation was good though. I guess
Yeah.
What was the content?
bad, but
Oh,
The
yeah.
content
So
was bad, but at least it had good
disgusting.
anime.
Well, the main girl in it, that she had a animator specifically to make her look interesting and move in interesting ways. So
So that
yeah.
people would nut over her, right?
all the nut, yeah.
God forbid.
No, I don't know.
The main girl wasn't the little one, right?
Oh yeah, the main girl was a little
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jesus Lord.
Ow.
Y'all need Jesus.
Anime was a mistake. We have to leave right now, Lauren.
Yeah.
We have to go.
I finished Anonymous Noise.
Ooh,
Was
it
that
good?
good?
I don't know.
I
that
liked
one.
it. Yeah.
Don't spoil
was
it because
fun.
I'm going to watch it tomorrow.
Yeah, I want to watch it too.
Watch it.
Is Boruto still going? Yeah, right?
Oh, I don't know.
We're on episode 13.
I haven't been watching, so I didn't know. So, but it's just gonna be a continuous anime, right? It's not gonna have
Yeah.
seasons.
It's just going to keep going forever
Okay.
Yeah.
until the end of
Okay.
time.
We're never gonna get rid of the Uzumakis.
I'm just going to watch it for
Did
Sakura.
you watch Alison Zoro today?
I did. It was alright. It just dropped off. Really, it was a bit
Yeah, kind of.
so. It was cool idea, but Recreators as well.
Oh.
Recreators as well.
Ooh.
That was
Still-
like my breakout favorite of the season.
It's still going,
It was
though, right?
so good. Still going, yeah.
Yeah, so
Still
we
going
can't-
strong.
Well, you can't count that. It didn't end.
Can't count it.
Can't count it if it's still going. You
Mm.
got to talk about ones that ended. Like World.
It's
yeah, that's it.
alright. Let him
that must be a
have
spring
it.
leftover. Yeah.
It started.
I mean, we
It's-
talk about My Hero all the time, and that's technically gonna be a spring leftover.
True.
Oh.
Same with
Okay,
Sakura
okay.
Quest as well.
Yes,
Yeah,
it is.
Sakura
Really?
Quest.
Wow.
Yeah,
Has Sakura
is
Quest
something-
been good?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been
Been
really
good.
fun. Yeah.
I'll maybe catch up with that as well. I really want to catch. I'm really only concerned with My Hero right now. To be honest, I just want to catch up with that because I missed that entire all the Bakugo fight and Todoroki stuff.
Girl.
I know. I'm so
Please.
upset. I've been
Yeah.
busy. I actually hurt myself this week, and that's why I haven't
What?
done anything. Yeah.
Was it a cosplay incident?
No, it was when we recorded the last episode. I fucked up my leg.
No.
Afterwards, yeah. And I was like, well, this is fine. And then it got kind of really bad during the middle of the week. And then my sewing machine broke, actually, and it was
Oh,
busted, so I took that back
no.
yesterday. I've been having an interesting week.
Oh my god.
It sounds like you've been having a shitty week.
Yeah, yep, that's exactly how I would say it, too.
Are you okay
But
now?
Yeah, I've got it. I got some compression tape on my leg now, so it should
Holy
be.
shit.
Everything's fine. Everything's great. I'm hand sewing my dress for now until I get my paycheck,
Damn.
which is turning out okay for once.
Dedicated. Well, just do very small stitches, and it's tedious, but it'll make sure
It's
it
very
stays
tedious.
together.
I'm better at hand sewing anyway. So until I get a real machine, but I still need to post pictures. So if you want to see those, you should totally do that at our Instagram at the Reanime Podcast or twitter.com/Reanime Podcast.
Boom.
Well, I've been watching World End. I watched all of World End, and I watched all of Akashic Records of the Bastard Magical Instructor.
Oh yeah.
Did that end up being worth watching?
Which one?
Bastards. The bastard thing.
I think so. It was pretty good.
I've heard good things about World End, so I might binge
World
that.
End,
I
yeah,
have
World
well.
End was super traumatic and depressing most of the time. So if
Sounds
you're
like
into
it's
that,
up my street, to be honest.
it's like you just and then the music, I think it's in the first episode. They do a version of Scarborough Fair.
Have you gone
Yeah,
to Scarborough?
But it's a really good version of it. They sing in it.
You know what?
They did
I
it
might
the
watch
first-
this
they
after.
did it in the
Watch that
first-
after this cast.
I think they do it in the first episode, and they redo it
Hmm.
again at the end, the last episode. But the last
cool.
episode was it kind of left you is she? Isn't she? Is what happened? I don't. And now the credits roll, and then this happens after the credits roll. damn it. There's like, is there going to be another season? Probably not. But it was good. I think the Bastard Magical was pretty good too. It was kind of, because it was just because he played such a good part of, he's a bastard and like he acts like shit, but then in reality he's like an actual good person. And then the last couple episodes you get a little bit more background on him in the last couple episodes. So I think it turned out pretty decent. And then
I think I'm gonna watch World End. Yeah.
Yeah, do watch World End. You'll like it. Sugumomo, that one was good. I don't think anybody was.
I think Aaron was watching that one.
Yeah, it had some really like bad Arrow manga sensei episodes in there. It's some pretty like.
It's now a genre.
Yeah,
God forbid it.
How do we ban Aramanga Sensei from this podcast?
They had a couple episodes that were pretty rough around the middle of it, but the fight scenes and like the I guess the power, I don't know what the way they fight is neat. They fight with their different, I guess the Sugumomo is like it's a spirit or an object that's been around for a long time, and it has its own spirit and turns into a person, and they can use it to fight. So the way they fight is pretty neat in the show as well. So I liked it. It was good.
And what do you think about Little Wit?
It's the greatest thing ever made.
With no spoilers, because I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
No, I mean,
you can't really spoil it in the first half, to be honest.
Yeah.
So you're all right.
I mean, if you've watched the first two O&As or whatever, so they
more of the same, yeah.
Yeah, it's basically follows the same storyline as those two through the first, I would say like 6 or 7 episodes, 8 episodes.
Yeah.
You kind of like, I mean, they change it up a little bit. Things are different, but it's basically the same setup as those two. And then the last 4 or 5 episodes of the show, you get like, it starts like, doing a little more world building about what's going on in their world and what's going on with the school and all this kind of stuff. And there's some drama building in the back and all that kind of stuff. But it was just so good. It's just like, you just love Akko. Akko's the best, but Susie's the best, and they're all the best. Diana's the best.
Yeah.
They're all so good. And you just like every episode, you're like, yeah, Akko, do it, keep trying hard, and then you still suck, but it's okay.
I feel like it's a really good show to show like children.
Yeah.
It's basically Harry Potter, but funnier.
Yeah. That's a good way.
And Japanese.
Luckily, Harry Potter was not meant to be a comedy series.
Yeah.
A trowel in the dungeon. It pretty much is a comedy in the first one.
Excuse you leave my Harry
It's
Potter
that dumb.
alone.
I really like Harry Potter.
Okay, but I would immediately watch a Harry Potter anime. Does that exist? It should.
One day.
J.K. Rowling, get on that shit. Make that money.
Oh, you know what was bad? Grand Blue Fantasy. That was bad.
Oh,
I watched all of that.
Oh, right. Okay.
It was
Glad I
just
didn't
like,
watch that then.
well, it was like, I would suggest like watching the last the 12th episode, I think. Yeah. Just watch the 12th episode. It was really well animated, but it was like, the story was just kind of like, it felt like it had things that could be good, but it was just basically another, mobile game made into an anime. And then, like, there's all these things going on that, like, what's going on? Like, you had to have played the game a bunch to know what was going on most of the time. And then it was so stupid. So, like, they did 12 episodes. This is what's so stupid about it. The first 11 episodes, it's like, they do this thing where the main 2 characters have this connection, and then they get these powers from, like, these great beasts, and then they use that power in the next episode to save the next great beast, and then they get that power, and then they maybe meet a new character, and then this character joins their crew, and then blah 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 for 11 episodes. 12th episode, they're fighting the last big monster that they're fighting in the show, and just all of a sudden, every character from the mobile game is in the show. There was like 6 characters. And then all of a sudden, like, every character, like, there's like 15 more characters that are just like, oh, I want to join this fight. And they're just like, oh. And it's animated really weird. You're like, who the hell are these people and where did they come from? With all these crazy powers. And it's just, that was really stupid. And then what's even more dumb about it is then they do an episode 13, which is a beach which is like a fan service.
Oh no!
It's a fan service beach episode, which I'm like, that's fine. They didn't do it in the middle for some reason, but like every show has to.
Is there another episode where they go on a school trip to Kyoto?
No, they didn't do that. But so get this. So it comes in like the very beginning of the show, and the 13th episode restarts the entire show. Like it does like the 5-minute recap or whatever of a show, like. At the beginning of a show, like the Dragon Ball Z, like first 3 minutes of the show is the last 30 episode. So they do that with the entire series up to the like last episode, but they replace the main male character with a female. So now so the main 2 characters are both female, and then they do a beach episode. Yeah,
because you can choose in the game, can't you?
Ooh. I mean, I guess. Yeah. I don't know. It had to be a game thing, because it was like, we're just going to make a whole episode where it's just the girl character for the main character. Like, she's not even been in the entire show, but now she's going to do this episode. And I was just like,
did you end up finishing Kado?
No, I only got
Did you drop it?
I dropped it. It got too boring for me.
Yeah, I'm
that one
not sure about that.
The ones I dropped were that and the Royal Tutor. Those were like the 2 ones I ended up dropping.
Yeah.
Alrighty, guys. That about does it. Thanks for joining us. As always, you can follow and tweet us at Reanime Podcast, and please check out our YouTube channel for more episodes and other anime and video games related content. Also, the audio version of the podcast is free to download on iTunes, Google Play Music, SoundCloud, and your podcast service of choice.
Don't listen on iTunes or Google Play Music right now because it's paused. But soon. Listen. Just go to YouTube. YouTube.com.
All right. YouTube.com. As for me, I'm Lauren Perrin, and you can find me on Twitter and basically everywhere else at @Nakara.
You can follow me on Twitter as well. My handle is HikikomorySP.
It's different now, huh?
It's different now.
I think we talked about it last time, but it's different.
It's different.
It's different.
Alright, and I'm Zane, and you can catch me at eNazzle on Twitter.
And you can find me everywhere at iVulpix, IVULPIX, and sometimes with an S, and sometimes I've been making real good shit posts lately. So you should...
All good shit posts.
Real good shit.
Quality shit posts.
And me crying. Thanks, guys, for listening to the podcast. We'll catch you guys next time.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.